Hey, loungers. I hope everybody is doing as great as I am today. Listen, guys, we are going to do a quick midday drag on this bitch, anti-Afro Svengalis, okay? Because obviously she wants all of our attention, okay? Now, I'm definitely not going to be very long. I just wanted to make some quick points to this dusty bitch, okay? To help her understand a thing or two. Because what she will never do is run me or any of us the fuck off of YouTube, okay? She can get her dusty ass the fuck up out of here if she fucking wants to. But what she'll never do is ever have the power or the capacity to remove anybody from this fucking app, okay? And I definitely wanted to remind this crazy dust bucket bitch of this today. Now let me go ahead and put her nice little thumbnail up. That way y'all can see what the fuck this bitch look like, okay, out this motherfucker while she out here doing the motherfucking most. But what I'm sick of this bitch always fucking doing is thinking that she's gonna bully somebody out of this motherfucking space, okay? Like I told you, bitch, during the motherfucking what we was doing with you a couple months ago. You will never put me up out of this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how you do it, how you try it, or what you fucking say. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and go over your dumbass community timeline today so that, you know, we can talk to the people about the stupid stuff that you've been fucking saying. Shout out to Carrie Ann and other people who have been through quite a bit of things with this dust bucket bitch. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Let Me See Your Transcript and everybody else that has experienced some really crazy, crazy stuff with this woman trying to contact people's jobs, thinking that she's going to intimidate us with that bullshit and everything else. But before I get to that, let me go ahead and check you guys out in the chat. Hey, KKC, appreciate you being in the building, bro. Divine7, I appreciate you. Sister from over the pond. Brixton, brother from over the pond, appreciate you as well. T. Pre, you said it's been a minute since I caught your lives. Yeah, I usually don't go live that much anymore. I don't be having a lot of time. And actually, I was going to go live this evening. But I'm not going to have time. I have some meetings I got to do after lunch, and it's going to take up like all of the rest of my day. And by the time I'm done, you know, I'll be cooking and, you know, spending time with the family. So I'm really not going to have time to talk about this dust bucket bitch at that point. So I figured I would just go ahead and give her the energy that she's looking for today, right now. You said, hey to Divine. Hey, beautiful. Appreciate you being in the building. And Teresa, I appreciate you as well. Hey, Sam Rowe, appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to Sam Rowe. Somebody put her link in my chat. That way, everybody can get over there and subscribe to her. I know that I've mentioned a lot of the ladies in the sector, and I have failed to mention Sam Rowe, and I do apologize for that, Sam. She is another up-and-coming content creator in the sector, a female that is making waves out here, and I certainly appreciate her. So make sure that you go over there and subscribe to Sam Rowe because she does go live often, and she seems to be wanting to entertain the sector. So I really, really enjoy her. I enjoy the fact that she just recently started coming around, but it didn't take her long to figure out the characters around here. So shout out to her. Make sure you guys are over there subscribing to her. And you said, hey, everybody's kind of saying hey to each other. Okay. And you're saying you're in the clouds. Okay, no problem. And hey, Josephine, appreciate you. You know, I'm trying to get on y'all's little tip now using these AIs for these thumbnails. So I'm definitely trying to get on that tip for 2025. And I figured I would try my first one today. It don't look as great as I would like it to look, but I mean, hey, y'all get the point, right? Okay, and that's Sam's chat right there. So no problem, Sam. No problem. Definitely want to support us and make sure that we're doing our thing with each other. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into this dust bucket bitch, okay? Because again, I do want to enjoy the rest of my day, and also I got some shit to do. Now, let's talk real quick about Anti and her fucking history in this sector of constantly thinking that she somehow has some kind of power and some kind of capacity to run people off of the internet, okay? She's been talking about this for years. We're talking like 7 or 8 fucking years now, right? Where this bitch has been talking about putting people offline, taking people's rights away, and all this other crazy fucking shit that she thinks she has the capacity to do. Hey, Clark, appreciate you being in the building, sis. that she thinks she has the ability and the capacity to do. And oftentimes, I do ignore anti. I laugh at this bitch, you know what I'm saying, and so forth and so on. But, I got a message last night and I didn't see it until this morning. So shout out to the person that sent me that. But I definitely went over and listened to what was being said. And then I went over to her channel to kind of see what was going on, right? So I looked at her community wall, and this bitch has been going fucking crazy the past couple of days, okay? Talking about we will never forget what happened with Carrie Ann and how dare she. So we're going to go over a little bit of this stuff. We're also going to go over what she said about me. And she's going to get the fucking attention that she motherfucking wants from me today, okay? So she said first, she said, new career, my ass. We knew all along that Carrie was done in by her vulgar, bigoted, big mouth and stupidity. Once this was brought to the attention of decision makers with authority over CA, it was curtains for this fool. CA yanks down content because she's a hypocrite, running scared, who keeps crashing into walls. One thing for sure, the children in Georgia will continue to be safer with this bigoted abomination, having never returned to the classroom. Yo, first of all, shout out to fucking Carrie Ann. Now, number one, Carrie, you have been just so eloquently, precisely great, right, on how you have gotten under this woman's skin. It is so fucking bad that this woman has changed her story a million motherfucking times. It is so fucking hilarious how many times this woman has actually changed her story in regards to what really happened with Carrie, okay? Number one, no. Carrie was never fired from her job. Proof of this is on Anti's wall, where Anti was so angry. She was so angry at the fact that Carrie was not being fired, that the school board was not returning her calls, that the school board was ignoring Anti after a period of time because they just got sick of this stupid, weird bitch and all her fucking friends trying to contact them and trying to give them this spliced, fake, false information, like as if they're stupid and they don't know any better, right? So they started ignoring her dumbass. She was so angry about it, y'all, that she started threatening to sue the state of Georgia. How dare you not respond to me? How dare you not get back to me? How dare you not look into my ravenous, crazy ass rants every fucking day of everything that I want to say about this woman who's quote unquote stalking me. But yet every time we turn around, you're always stalking this woman. It don't make no fucking sense. You wanted to contact the school, then that didn't work. You wanted to contact the school board, that didn't fucking work. You wanted to contact the news, that didn't fucking work because they didn't want to get sued, right? Then you wanted to tell everybody in the sector and just go with the idea that she got fired. Once it was turned out and it was true that she's still on the board, she's still on the roster, you can still look her up in there, then obviously she's not fired. Just like you can look up Rev G at Avila University, right? Obviously she's not fired. You knew this and it pissed you off so bad that you wanted to sue the state. You wanted to sue everybody you could get a hold of until you couldn't get a hold of anybody else anymore. Okay. So now you just went to YouTube and you just started raving and ranting and raving every chance you could get. You're in everybody's chat room, spamming their chat about Carrie. You are the one that is obsessed with her, ma'am. You are the one that is obsessed with the people of this sector. Okay. Not the other way around, where we're stalking you, we're harassing you. No, it's clear from your timeline and all the stuff that has been captured on your timeline. Shout out to the recon team. I know you hate that name. Shout out to the recon teams who have captured all your shit on these timelines, okay? And we're going to get into that because I want you to understand the significance of that anti, okay? Hey, Ray, appreciate you being in the building. Let me see who else I got in here. Okay, so everybody's just saying hi to each other. Okay, cool. Yes, her obsession is fucking crazy, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and look into what else she says. She managed to get 11 likes on that shit. Okay, so shout out to the 11 weirdos who fuck with you. Okay, and most of them are your troll accounts, Breakin's troll accounts, and Rev G's troll accounts, and maybe a couple other people like the Mashonda dickheads and all these other weirdos that be fucking with you. Okay, so shout out to those 11 people. Now you said, on the next one, you said, we will never forget. We never forget. I was never going to ignore the broken swinger, egg donors, race attacking live streams that recklessly misidentified and targeted an innocent, uninvolved public servant. Of course, these and other vicious, disgusting, bigoted live streams were captured. I don't give a fuck, ho. And I'm going to tell you like motherfucking this. I told you at the time, yeah, I could be wrong about this bitch, but then I found out that that wasn't you, and it turned out I now do have you. And I do got your picture posted on my motherfucking shit. And I do got your family spread across my motherfucking shit. I do got where you fucking work at spread across my shit. Have you forgotten? You ain't forget about this Puerto Rican woman. You more looking to protect this Puerto Rican bitch, but you don't want to protect yourself, right? You know why? Because the shit I got on you is fact. That's why. I don't give a fuck what you want to fucking forget, bitch. There ain't a motherfucking thing you gonna do to me. Like I fucking said, I don't fucking care. I work for myself, bitch. When you want to call my job like you telling everybody here, see, this is what you said. You said, we found 2 jobs and in the process of confirming a third. Ain't this some shit? The people that claim, right, y'all, and we're going to be real quick. The people that claim they are being harassed, that they are being, stalked, it is her on this timeline that is telling everybody, including the recon teams who are capturing your shit, okay, to protect everybody in the sector. You're saying we found 2 jobs and in the process of confirming a third. Yeah, that's right. Your asses are going to be reported, just as we stated. It makes no difference how much time passes. We will get those reports in if we haven't already. It makes no difference if a job or career is changed. Crying, whining, screaming, cursing, name-calling us isn't going to change anything. We'll simply add those videos to the reports if they're actionable and or relevant. Hitting the delete button does nothing but certify consciousness of guilt. It most certainly doesn't prevent the content from being captured as it's being streamed or directly from YouTube. It makes no difference. I hope you stupid ass motherfucking dust bucket bitches are fucking recording this motherfucking shit right now. I want you to call the number you found about me so I can answer and cuss you dust bucket bitches the fuck out. That's what I want. I want the satisfaction of you reaching out to my own motherfucking business, bitch, where I make my own motherfucking money, bitch, where I work for my motherfucking self, bitch, okay, where I am my own overhead, bitch, where I am my own supervisor, bitch, okay. I want you to reach out to me. Just so I can get the satisfaction of hearing the sound of your voice and how angry you're going to be. When you realize I own the motherfucking business, bitch. Then what you gonna do? Then what are you gonna fucking do? And I want to remind your stupid motherfucking ass. Because again, the recon teams, all we have to do is keep track of how many times you have made threats like this to multiple fucking people, including Triggs, including Kip getting after drama, including you talking about drama in here, including all the fucking people that you've done this to. All the spliced and diced videos you sent to Carrie Ann's job already. All the children that you doxed that Carrie Ann school already. All the things that you have done is in a compiled space where if anybody in this sector ever gets their job called or ever gets anybody coming after their job from you or anybody on your team, there is an entire plethora of information proving that this is what you guys do. So thank you, Anti, for proving that you're a stalker, okay? Proving that you ain't shit, proving that these are the kinds of things that you do, and you've been doing it for years, and we have piles upon piles of files of you doing this same shit. You don't scare anyone. And to remind you, bitch, and then we're going to go ahead and end this. Just to remind you, the only dumbass motherfucking person in the sector that has ever lost a job over you is your friend, Rev G. He's the only one that lost multiple jobs over your bullshit, okay? Nobody else in the sector has ever been fired from their job behind you. Nobody. No matter how much you've tried, no matter how many people you've tried to contact, no matter how many times you've tried to create chaos in people's lives, the only people that end up with the actual chaos is you and your motherfucking crew, bitch. Okay? Just to remind you. So anyway, I'm out of here. I hope y'all doing well today. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my lunch and then get back to these meetings. Make sure y'all do hit the like button on the way out. But I just had to give this dust bucket bitch some motherfucking attention because, like I said, I'm waiting for the day. I can't wait for you to call my business and for me to answer. Okay? Like, thinking you're going to put in some complaint about me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to act like somebody else, y'all. I'm going to act like I'm really my supervisor, okay? I'm going to take the complaint and everything else, and then I'm going to tell her at the end, oh, well, you're talking to T-Pre, okay? So, I'll take your complaint, but, I don't know what the fuck you think I'm going to do about it, but either way, I appreciate you, Anti, again, for showing and proving, okay, with all this shit, showing and proving how much of a stalking ass, weird ass, crazy fucking bitch you are, okay? But again, nobody's scared of you, okay? This is why we're still here. This is why we're still talking about you. This is why we're still talking about your friends, okay? Because none of you dust bucket bitches scare anybody in this sector. And that's just that. So anyway, let me go ahead and look over y'all comments and then we out of here, y'all. I do appreciate y'all today for being in the building. Okay, you said hey to Divine. Let me see up here. Okay, everybody saying hey to each other. Say hey to Clark, Keeper. Hey, Keeper, appreciate you being in the building as well, sis. You said AAS's obsession with people in this space is sickening, right? Like, it's just nuts. But she doesn't understand how much of this we have on her, right? And it's funny to watch her just crash out. Like, she's been crashing the fuck out for the past few days, just in the middle of the night, crying, talking about this, Carrie. Like, I swear she be having orgasms when she be talking Carrie Ann's name. Like, that bitch be playing with herself when she talk about Carrie Ann, child. I'm telling you, she is into, child, she into you, bitch. Okay? She into you. She want her some Carrie Ann, honey. She can't get enough of Carrie Ann, child. All she do is talk about her. It don't make no sense. You said, ain't they got some anti-shits to do in the real world? Fuck them. No, honey, she don't. That's the crazy part about it. She ain't got no fucking life at all. Like, all she got is to talk about the fucking sector. It don't make no fucking sense, child. Everybody's just saying hey to each other. I appreciate the lounge family. I love y'all. You said make a change. Hey, make a change. I didn't see him in here. You said the doubles I had for lunch were lovely. Okay. You said, hey, make a change. You said, hey, King Triggs. You said, laughing my ass off. She tapped in the head. She damn sure is, child. You know she's fucking tapped. You said, wow, that object is fully tapped. Okay. You said, don't worry, the nut is definitely recording. Okay, please record, bitch. So you can send me the recording, okay? And I can laugh at your dusty ass. Please send that shit to me. Yo, I will make sure that's a video too, okay? Once I get all the information, I'm going to take the recordings. I'm going to take the messages, okay? I'm going to take the whole complaint, okay? From all of them. And then I'm going to just do a live stream on that shit. You said, I seen this stuff with white women. but she remind me of them women on the crime network getting arrested. Okay, just saying. You said ain't nobody think about them folks. They huddle around doing the same bullshit over and over. Okay, vibe the fuck out. Haters gonna hate. Find your ass something else to do. Okay, facts. Hey Redbone, appreciate you being in the building, sis. Everybody saying hey to each other. You said at this point. Okay, just say it. Like. So I can't wait to see the look on her face and the sound in her voice when I let her know that it's me. Like, you said, hello, it's me you're looking for. Okay. Oh my God, that is going to be the fucking day, y'all. That is going to be the fucking day. I can't wait. You said AAS is now saying dumb stuff like a lawyer that does not litigate is useless. Right. LOL. I guess I need to talk. I need to tell the lawyer that did my will and my real estate contract that he is useless. Okay. Just saying. And you know, AAS know the law. She know the law better than everybody. Okay. See it. You said that's why she's foaming at the mouth with Carrie. She wants a scared straight reaction from her. Exactly. And I don't get it, right? I really don't get it. I don't get why in particular she be wanting to look for Carrie to have this fear for her. You know, the same shit she was looking for from Nikki, the same shit she was looking for from Let Me See Your Transcript. You know what I'm saying? Like she just can't get people to fear her. And it angers her. Like it makes her so manic. She'd be up in the middle of the night. It'd be like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning over here. Because, you know, y'all know I get up pretty early. It'd be like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning over here. She's still up talking on YouTube. And this bitch is like in California. So it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning over there. You old bat. Like listen, y'all. Please put me out of my misery if I'm 60 plus years old doing this type of shit, okay? Not living my best life with by that time, all my children will be grown. My grandchildren will be grown. Like, why the fuck am I on YouTube crying about people that live over 3,500 miles away from me, right? Crying about their everyday life. I'm literally watching their every move, everywhere they go, every chat room they're in. Do you know how much energy that takes? Do you know how much energy it takes? The same kind of energy it took for Rev G to be looking up 20 fucking inserts from Josephine and from YM is the same type of energy it would take for Anti to be putting this much energy into the people of this sector, right? And then crying about it and then pulling this up and like somehow we have the same fears that you have. The funny part about it is you tell us your fear every single time you open your fucking mouth. That's the funny part. Every time you tell us of what you're going to do and what you're not going to be silenced over, it's like none of us are doing that. This is what you think in your mind. This is what's going on in your head. And you're fighting them demons on your own, okay? Like you're literally fighting these demons, these delusional things that you got going on in your head, okay? And fighting these battles that are unseen because none of us give a fuck about you, bitch. Okay, we're literally living our best motherfucking life. Nobody fucking cares about you. Okay, and yeah, you can't take that shit. You can't take that shit. But that shit's hilarious to me, honey. That shit is hilarious to me. You said, sorry, guys. Okay, you said make a change and get your money back. But she calling lawyers. Okay. And alphabet people. Okay, you said Carrie got her amplifying. Okay, child. It don't make no sense. And she don't think we see that shit. She think we don't notice. Like, but you know, delusional people that, you know, that have untreated delusions and stuff like this, they really don't see, you know, the outside, from the outside looking in. They really think they're really, you know, deceiving everyone around them. And they don't get like how fucking weak she fucking looks and how weak we know she is, you know? And that's unfortunate for her, but fuck that bitch. You said Divine 7, that woman writes her own jokes. And do, okay? And do. You said clack, clack, keep it up. I'm getting your paperwork together, darling. What's up, Spottum? You said a whole AARP troll, okay? A whole fucking troll out this motherfucker. A whole old ass dust bucket bitch fucking troll. Like, bitch, if you don't go get some Geritol and go sit down somewhere, what the fuck is wrong with you, huh? She's still gonna be doing this shit at 72. Watch y'all. Another 10 years, she's still gonna be doing this shit. If somebody don't 5150 her motherfucking ass, you said don't put AARP in this. You said she's the only one desperately trying to silence everybody. Exactly. This bitch, y'all remember when this bitch tried to hit me with some copyright strikes like months ago, and that's what started the AFW Survivor Series, right? Because bitch, what you not ever going to do is shut me the fuck up. Like that's what you're never ever going to do. As a matter of fact, you're going to make me go all the way in on your ass. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. Shit, but that's what she been out here doing, trying to silence everybody. Nobody gives a fuck about you being silent, bitch. I be laughing at your shit. You give me something to talk about. You give me something to laugh about your ass, okay? Please keep going. Please continue, okay? By all means, please continue. And I know Carrie feel the same way. And that's what I do want to go over too, because she was trying to, I knew, and I told Carrie this. And Carrie, you know I said this, right? I said that Anti and them were going to try to twist that and make it sound like it's, you know, it's their doing that made Carrie, you know, get fired. And Carrie never got fired. Carrie's still at work right now, you know, but she's just currently in the process of leaving that place. And I'm proud of her, right? You know, when you know, we get a little bit older and you realize that you don't have to necessarily do something that you were doing, you know, 5-10 years ago. And you have the power in your hands to make those decisions and make those choices, you should, right? But one of the things that Carrie was doing during this time, and, you know, I'm going to be a supportive friend. Whatever she's doing, I'm going to be there. You know, if I feel some type of way, I'll say something. But, you know, whatever she's doing, I'm going to try to support, right? I remember her wanting to stay at the job just to prove that, like, you can never take my power from me. You can never change anything about my life, right? And now that she's been able to do that, you know, and we've kind of had the accolades and the satisfaction of seeing these motherfuckers squirm and cry and scream and jump up and down and threaten to sue the state of Georgia and all this other shit. You know, now that we've been able to have that satisfaction, you know, Carrie has sat back a while and thought about what she wants to do. And she's in a strong position of power to make a choice. And she's making her choice. And I'm very, very proud of her choice. I'm very proud of where she's at and what she's doing. I'm proud to be her friend. And I knew that they were going to try this, though. But yeah, let's read what she said, what Anti said. Because again, y'all, we're going to keep everything in context around here. A new career decision? Yeah, right. We already confirmed what went down long before Carrie Ann spewed new career decision lies. Being stuck at the bachelor's degree level pay for 13 years, despite claims of having a master's degree, tells only part of the story. Talking all that shit about Smoke and his wife, yet Smoke and his wife each make more money on their jobs than Carrie Ann? Yo, man, first of all, there's so many things to say about that. Why are you obsessed with what this woman is making? Why are you obsessed with this woman's job to begin with, and, you know, what she's doing and all this other shit? And would you ever fucking know how much money this woman makes? Like, how you would never, ever have that disclosed to you, period. And just like you would never have disclosed to you what Smoke God and his wife are making unless Smoke God and his wife told you, right? Which I doubt if they've done, right? Because it's not your fucking business. It's not your motherfucking concern. No, you just like to get under people's skin. You just like to, you know, to mess with people's mental, right? And play mental mind games to get them hyped up to fight after the people that you want to fucking fight. That's what the fuck it is. You want Smoke God and his wife to go after Carrie Ann as if Carrie Ann is going to somehow become afraid of them. Okay. But either way, if that's what you want, I don't know what to tell you, because baby girl got a lot of time on her hands. Okay. And I'm just saying that shit might amp the fuck up. Okay. But, you know, I ain't going to speak on it. You know, I don't know. She going to do what she wants to do. Okay. But, child, okay, just give that shit a few weeks, and I promise you, she gonna have a lot of motherfucking time on her hands that y'all know she don't give a fuck, okay? Like, she Carrie much worse than me, okay? When it comes to the arguments, when it comes to the drag, when it comes to the fight, Me, I don't even like to fight. I don't even like to argue and all that shit. That shit makes me want to punch you in your face. Okay. But her, she will continue to drag and drag and drag and drag and drag you. Okay. You just don't know, but you about to find out. Okay. You about to find out. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because, girl, you know, it just goes to show how stalkerish and how obsessive you are over a person that you claim you hate so much. If you hate this person and she's so dangerous and she's all these things, why is she always on your mind? Like literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This woman lives all the way across the country from you, has no connection to you, doesn't know anybody in your circle, doesn't have any connections at all to you, but yet you are pressed over her. You're at every chat room just to see if she shows up. You go to every panel just to see if she comes on it. And then when she does, you're desperately recording it just to see if you could find something that you could take her to court for, when you could just literally not be engaged, when you could just literally not fucking care, right? When you could just literally be moving on with your life and none of this matters to you. But it matters to you because you are a fucking stalker, because you're obsessive compulsive, because you have a mental health condition that has not been treated, probably multiple mental health conditions that are going untreated. Okay. And that's kind of what your issue is, Anti. But it goes to show, and everybody can see it. It's not hard to see. It's definitely not hard to see. Yeah, you said Clark, AARP has some damn good bargains. Okay, child, don't tell me about it because I've been looking into some shit. Okay, because I'll be 50 in like 3 years. Okay, so child, I'll be looking at all kinds of stuff I can do at the age of 50. Okay. All babies be grown by then. I can do my thing. Oh, yeah, let me pick this up, get that. Let me get this. I'm getting all that shit, okay? Shit, don't tell me twice. Don't tell me twice. Shit, I'm even at the point now where I use reading glasses, guys, and I've been thinking about buying those little strings to attach to my reading glasses so I could just drop them and have them bitches at the drop of a dime because I'm always losing my reading glasses, y'all. As soon as I put them down, I don't know where they at. As soon as I put them down, right? I'm like, damn it, I need to get one of them old lady strings to put on my neck, okay? I don't care how I'm gonna look. So what? I'm getting older and I'm still pretty though. I'm still pretty. Hey VS, appreciate you being in the building. Spottom, you said hey to VS. You said beautiful Clark, my opinion. Howdy. Okay, everybody's saying hi to each other. Okay, so I think we're out of here, guys. I do appreciate all of y'all for coming in. You said that's the problem. She's not using hers, okay? You said VS, you said girl. Okay, so I think we're out of here. You said 7, you earned it, darling. I think I earned me some PTO too, y'all. Okay, you said make it stop, child. You said how does she know what smoking his wife makes? Exactly. Like, how does she know what anybody's fucking making? Like, what the fuck? Shit. How do you fucking know that? You said Carrie has a job and pension from government. She has stated that instantly. Insanity. Exactly. You said shout out to women making moves. Okay, 100. You said are they telling on themselves? Absolutely. Always telling on themselves. Always implicating themselves. And like I said, there is so much evidence piled and compiled against them for these very same threats against everybody, that at this point, if anybody ever gets a threat of their job being called, contact me. Because I promise you, I got a recon team of people who have a plethora of information on this woman. Every single time she has threatened this shit, every single time she has done this shit to somebody in the sector, every single time we have all of that shit recorded. We have actual evidence of it. We have emails. We got all kinds of shit to send to your employer to prove to them that she's just stalking you and that she's been doing this to many, many people for many, many years. Okay, so nobody has anything to worry about when it comes to Anti, and that's just that. Oh, except Rev G, right? As long as he keep fucking with her, he keep losing his jobs. Okay, I mean, you know, that's just kind of how that went. The only person that's ever lost a job fucking around with Anti is Rev G. You said make a change. I wouldn't doubt that he probably told her. Okay. He said, Brixton, then 2041, our great greats are going to still be like, she's still at it, okay? He said, damn, my opinion, oh Lord, I hope not nobody should be talking about her by then. Hopefully the bitch dead by 2041. I don't know. We'll see. He said, Clark, absolutely, okay? You said, why you're so obsessed with me, okay? Like, what is wrong? What is wrong, Anti? You said, hey, my husband, my YouTube family, please keep my husband in prayers. Absolutely, I will. Lord, I thank you right now for protecting Redboat's husband. Keep them safe, Father, and keep them in your bosom. And I appreciate everything that you do for us, Father. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know I will stop at the drop of a dime and tell God a thing or two. So shout out to you for that. You said, girl, I don't be playing, okay? Okay. You said, you can't make this ish up. Like, girl. You said it's weird because those AFWs like using the word stalker. Then I heard that young man break that young man. No, not the Puerto Rican man. You heard the Puerto Rican young man breaking the culture talk about how he had somebody's socials, work, their family's socials. The delusion is brazy. Like as if y'all are the ones looking up people's social security numbers, passing around people's socials. Y'all the one looking up people's kids, lying on people's kids and all this other shit. Like y'all the ones doing all this stalkerish shit because you can't take the motherfucking truth about yourself. Like what the fuck? Don't make no goddamn sense. He said, Redbone told me I can't shop for groceries because I'll be like, fuck it. I'm gonna get it. And she'd be like, you paid what? She damn good with saving on groceries though. I am too. I'm pretty good about that. I was just trying to teach my son about shopping on a budget and not just buying shit, because it's just him he got to feed, right? And I'm like, bro, all you need is this, and this. You can get some Ziploc bags. You can put this, break this down, and this is a meal. You got like 4 meals from 1 pack of meat. You know what I'm saying? And then you got this, and then you got that. So I got him trying to do shit like that now. So shout out to my son. He's doing good. I do want to mention one more thing when I get through the comments. He said, T Hush, I tried to get your paperwork to you and you did it. Except, oh no, let me get on it. Okay. You said AFW. Hey, what's up, Knowledge? You said AFW's up to their same old fucking tricks for years and years, Knowledge. You said facts, Pre. Just got some new glasses this week. Getting a second pair to keep around my neck for when I'm running around the office. I'm saying, like, I will put my glasses down. So, like, right now, I'm about to put them down, right? So I'm put my glasses down. If I get up from this space and come back, I'm going to forget that these glasses are here, right? So I'm going to be looking all over for them. Now I'm opening a new pair because I can't find the old ones. And then, like, I'll step on them or sit on them or something. It's like, oh, my God. Like, okay, listen, let me just get one of them little strings, right? Put that bitch around my neck and I got my glasses at all goddamn times. Or I'm going to start putting that shit on my forehead or some shit. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I can't keep just putting them down. Okay? It took me a couple of years to get used to even having them. But now that I'm used to that, I think I'm definitely going to be doing that shit now. So you said make a change. My husband was in denial. I was in denial over that shit for a second too. Like, child, I don't need these glasses. I can see without them. No, I can't. Okay. That shit got worse. Okay. And now that I got some new contacts, I really need them now. I really can't see shit up close now. So I gotta have these glasses. So, but either way, it's just funny, but I be thinking about little shit like that. You said he's back in the hospital. Okay. Thank you all. It's been rough, but we've got each other and you guys. I got y'all too. And I'm definitely going to keep him in prayer. Y'all know that I've said special prayers to him and special prayers over him before. Y'all can let him listen to the show and hear things and just hear the prayer that we said too. So peace to him. You said, thank you, beautiful, the bestest. You said, facts, Brixton. Rev G was the one looking up Shakim web history, even contacted that lady from the school. He was also looking D. Durrell's daughter up. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, he was looking up my NMLS. He was passing that around to L and other people behind the scenes, all kinds of shit. These niggas have been doxing motherfuckers for years, man. He said, damn, my opinion. You said, it's just us, but I always have shits. I'm a fucking auntie and great auntie. I got to have shits for whatever, laughing my ass off. You said, exactly, make a change. You said, my other half, 20 pairs. I've been wearing glasses since 4th grade. Ain't no damn biggie. Right. You say you need a couple of pairs glasses, T. I got like 4 of them, right? But I try to keep the new ones in the package, you know what I'm saying? And then like I try to use one at a time. But child, I'll be putting these bitches down and then like I forget where they at. I forget what's going on with I'm gonna just get that bitch around my neck. Then we done with it. Okay. I ain't gotta worry about the shit no more. Shit. But anyway, let me talk a little bit about this new program. Shout out to JJ, because he was talking about this the other day. He had hit my he was in the chat and he had talked about this. And then I went over to watch his show. Because of course he was talking about Photon's bitch ass. And I definitely wanted to hear what he had to say. But the program is called, I can't really pronounce it, but it's Evmux or Evmux. Okay. Let me put the name. If one of the mods, matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat, because I really want all the content creators to go take a look at this, because I was pretty surprised at how good of a program this is. I really was. I've looked at several different programs, right, since StreamYard started talking about upping their prices, right? And I did go ahead and pay mine. I thought it was cool, some of the new features that StreamYard has. But I want to show you guys this, because you guys will be surprised at how good this program is. So hold on, let me put this in the chat for you guys. Bear with me one moment. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I just put that in the chat for you guys. What it is it's a streaming service that you can use. It is very, 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 very similar to StreamYard. Okay, if you know how to use StreamYard, you can use this program. I just need to work on it a little bit more. I want to do my add my logos, add all my all my effects and stuff. But you can do a lot of things on this program that you cannot do in StreamYard for the free service that StreamYard has, right? So everybody knows that StreamYard has, I think there's like 3 different ones. There's the regular free service, right? And then they have, hold on, let me look at it. And we got to go soon because I actually got to get to this meeting at 1 o'clock. Hold on one second. Oh, you know what? Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so the StreamYard pricing, they have one that's free, and then they have one that is for like $44 or something like that. That's the one that I'm currently on. And then they have one that is like $100, or I can't remember what it is. Hold on, I'm trying to look for it real quick. Bear with me just a moment. I don't know. Anyway, it's like $100. It's pretty expensive. Okay. So at one time, it might have been worth it, but nowadays I don't think it's pretty much worth it. Okay. There is definitely a program called Evmux, okay, that Chat Lives was talking about. And I'll tell you, this shit is damn sure worth it. He had actually dropped out of the clouds a couple live streams ago and had talked about it and told me make sure I start using that. And you know him, he be telling us all kinds of shit in a pushy way, but he really does mean well in most of the time. Okay, so I did take a look at it just to see what it was, because like I said, I've been looking for different ways to kind of look into it and see what would be best. And I've looked at Restream. I've tried that. I didn't really like it. I tried OBS. With OBS, you still need another streaming service in order to bring people on the panel, right? So you would need like a StreamYard or this one or whatever on OBS. But if OBS ever came to a space where they had their own streaming and where you can bring people on the panel, out of all the programs, I would use that. I absolutely love OBS. The graphics on there are undeniably better than any other graphics. All of the features on OBS are just amazing, right? And I would use that. I would go through the process of doing it. But again, there's no point in doing that if I have to use two services, right? If I got to use OBS and StreamYard, if I got to use OBS and, something else, then I might as well just use one, that could do everything. So this particular program does everything. And I just want to go over some of the features of the servicing. Okay, so the plans are, if you want to pay monthly, the free service includes limited pro screen builder, okay, which is the free plan media assets that they would be watermarked though, okay, apps and widgets. And I did look at the watermark. The watermark is not as bad as StreamYard's is. You don't have that big ass green duck in the corner and stuff. They do have like the Evmux sign, but it's like flashing and it's kind of cute, right? It looks like something I would actually leave up there if I didn't want to pay the price. It has 3 gigabytes of storage, which, if you're not going live that much, that's pretty good. Up to 12 on-screen participants, okay? And then the backstage mode. So backstage mode is where guests that are off stage can also talk to each other freely without interrupting guests or displaying to the audience. They can then be pulled on stage at the touch of a button or with a countdown. So again, kind of what you can do with StreamYard, but you can do all of this for free there. Push to talk is alongside the internal chat. The host can speak to other guests without the audience knowing, meaning that the stream can be fully managed by the host at all times, okay? It has full HD 1080 pixel, which is not something you get in StreamYard with a free package, okay? It has multi-stream to 2 destinations. So, say I wanted to stream on Black Lounge and I also wanted to stream on my Miss T pre-channel, I can do both of them at the same time under the free program. It has lower thirds, which is an animated graphic overlay in the title, safe lower area of the screen showing information or branding, okay? This is all under the free program. It has banners where you can display calls to action like this, for instance, where like something like this, okay, or something like this, all of these are under the free program with Evmux. It also has where you can still highlight the comments. Comments arrive for all integrated chats you are streaming up to. The host can then highlight these and display them to the audience. And guys, one of the features I was playing around with last night, I was telling Carrie about. One of the features about that is you can actually time those as well. Because you know how some of us, we look at a message kind of like I got up right now with Clark, right? About the glasses, right? You know how we'll have a message up and we're just talking and talking and talking. You can actually time how long the messages stay on the screen. So if you want the message to stay up for a minute, it could be up for a minute. If you want it to stay up for 5 minutes, it could stay up for 5 minutes. If you want it, so that's something StreamYard does not have. Okay, that is not an option that StreamYard has in any of the tiers. So that I thought was great. It's almost as if somebody took and looked at StreamYard and just recreated an entire program with better features, okay, and put most of those features under the free program, okay, which again, I'm pretty sure at some point that's going to change. And then it has highlight comments. Okay, so virtual backgrounds, you can put green screens, which can be replaced with our virtual backgrounds, okay. This is all under free. Screen sharing can be done under free. The host and other guests can share their screens so stream participants can see in real time. Same thing we kind of do in StreamYard. Streaming limits, you can stream up to 2 hours each live and a total of 30 hours monthly under the free, okay? Most of us are done within 2 hours of a show. If you wanted to do more than that, then you can go over to this next one. And it is powered by Evmux watermark, so you will see the watermark in there, but who cares, right? It's not that deep, and it really doesn't even look that bad. So the basic plan is $25 a month. Okay, you get everything that you get in free. However, you get you don't have the Evmux logo. It still has only 12 participants in the screen, so that's kind of the same. You have the full pro screen builder, so you can create fully customized screens ahead of customized scenes ahead of time using the easy to use drag and drop editor. And while broadcasting, you can play these pre-made scenes for those smooth transitions, just to avoid that on-the-fly editing, and no watermark on those media assets. Okay, all of this for $25. You get the logo backgrounds and overlays that you want to customize. But again, you can get those too over in the free. It would just be theirs. And they have some pretty good ones, so you can go take a look at those. You can do slideshows with this. Pre-recorded streams up to 2 hours you can do with that, which is just basically an upload, which again, you don't necessarily need that, because Carrie even pointed out, like, you can do uploads straight to YouTube. It's not necessary to use StreamYard or MX for that or anything. You can multi-stream up to 4 destinations with this one. I mean, if you don't really have 4 destinations, I don't think that's necessary. You can customize the RTMP, which you can broadcast to any platform via RTMP. And this includes platforms that they don't integrate directly with. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. You can record your content as well. You get 20 gigabytes of storage. So that's for somebody that goes live a lot more or has a lot longer live streams, and so forth. You can get 2 collaborator or co-host seats with this. And you can get transcription, okay? So that's for the basic $25, okay? For the $50 one, which is what we're pretty much paying for StreamYard right now for the features, and that's the middle price for StreamYard. This is the basic StreamYard. For the Pro, for MVUX, you get everything in basic and everything in free. And then you get up to 12 on-screen participants, which is the same thing, kind of with everything else. You get 3 hours of pre-recorded live streams, ISO local recording. You get multiple cameras, so you can use like 3 different angles. Like, say you wanted like a puppy cam and you want it yourself, and then you wanted somebody else in the room, you can do up to 3 different ones. So if you're doing like a podcast, that would be awesome to have something like that. Web source, you can add any overlay of web-based content using a URL or HTML code. I think that is great. You get 320 kbit S audio, so you can capture high quality audio from your inputs. You get up to 9 destinations, 50 gigabytes of storage, and you can have 4 co-hosts with this, okay? That is all you get for Evmux for $50, okay? So for $5 more that I'm paying for right now for StreamYard, I can literally have all of these other options, okay? But the free option is just absolutely amazing. Now, again, I'm not sure how long that's going to last, but take advantage of it. Make sure you guys go mess around in it for the new content creators like Sam Rowe, Divine7, we got Clark, we got YM, we got Mrs. Murph, we got all of the newer ones that are coming out and talking about doing some content, some uploads, some live streams. We got Teresa. This is the stuff that you can look at and decide whether you want to use this, and you have some options, as opposed to StreamYard, and whether or not you actually want to pay that $50, right? And if you are going to pay $50, do you want to do it with something that has a lot more to offer you, right? That's what I'm thinking, the direction I'm going to go. I will be playing around with Evmux a lot more. I actually was going to do that live with this today, but yeah, I wanted to play around with it a little bit more and just get more used to it. But again, if you can use StreamYard, you can use that, okay? And you want to set it up, ahead of time so that you get all into it and you know what you're doing beforehand, okay? So I am definitely going to try that out. JJ, you definitely dropped a gem on the sector with that. Appreciate that, bro. But we are out of here. I actually got a meeting to go to in 5 minutes. I know I can be a little bit late, but I don't want to. So anyway, you said old school. You said shout out to T Preach. Shout out to you, Very Perspectives. Appreciate you being in the building. And you said, hey to VP. You said, I might need to try this one out. Yeah, make sure y'all get in there and get that, okay? You said, been trying shits myself. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. That means you guys can get really comfortable and acclimated to it And then, you guys can go from there. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace, guys. I appreciate y'all being in the building, but anti-bitch, you do not scare any motherfucking body in this sector. You call anybody's job you want. Keep stalking people, looking up their jobs, contacting their jobs and all this shit, because I promise you, everything you say can be used against you, okay? I'll holler at y'all, and I appreciate y'all being in the building. And peace, guys. Thank y'all again for watching.